Pleasant good evening. Welcome to Turfway Park Racing and Gaming, our Wednesday opener in about 29 minutes at 5:55. 9 races to beat us fast. Pretty nice 20-cent single six jackpot carryover in excess of $51,000. That starts in tonight's fourth race. And a pretty modest $2,000 plus super high five carryover in the nightcap. 9 races. Let's get into the card. Let's get into the changes. In tonight's opener, scratches 3 and 4, Frosty Tail and Greatest Moment. 3 and 4, Frosty Tail, Greatest Moment, both scratch from the Wednesday night opener. Beginning the early double, the early pick 3 and the early pick 5. Ready for the 3-year-old fillies, ready for the Wednesday night opener. And there they go. Comic Book comes away in last. Rose Darling and Scarlet Miss contest the pace. Ladle is there with Nurse Carolyn. Old Fashioned Girl prominently positioned with the purple silks. Scarlet Miss from the inside, and Queen Lexi is the last of 7. And it is Scarlet Miss now with the top spot. Ladle's right there with her. In the third position races Rose Darling, and she shares that spot with Old Fashioned Girl. Nurse Carolyn has the 5th position as the top 2 have sped away and opened up. Nurse Carolyn's a good 8 or 9 lengths off the lead. A length and a half the Comic Book with Queen Lexi. 23 and 4/5. Pretty ambitious tempo, highly contested. And it's Ladle and Scarlet Miss doing neither favors. They open up nearly 7 lengths. And Rose Darling shares third with Old Fashioned Girl. Comic Book is into the 5th spot trying to advance. She's outside of Nurse Carolyn, and Queen Lexi still at the tail. Scarlet Miss has had enough of Ladle. Here comes Rose Darling and Nurse Carolyn. Old Fashioned Girl's a little even paced from the outside. Queen Lexi tries to pick up her stride along the inside. She's closing in from that back marker. Comic Book now relegated to the rear. And Rose Darling's going to get first over. Nurse Carolyn's ready to ratchet up the pressure. Here comes Nurse Carolyn to tackle Rose Darling. And Queen Lexi has continued her move from last. She's into the 4th spot as she's going to tip away from the inside for the final 3/16. And here comes Queen Lexi to the far outside. Rose Darling, Nurse Carolyn, Queen Lexi to the extreme outside. Nurse Carolyn pokes her nose in front. Rose Darling still has some fight. Queen Lexi's now flattened out just a little bit. Nurse Carolyn, Rose Darling right back at her. Queen Lexi third. Here's Rose Darling back along the inside. Rose Darling from Nurse Carolyn. In third, Queen Lexi. Scarlet Miss fourth for the Superfecta. Determined victory at number 2, Rose Darling, the 9-5 post-time favorite under jockey Luan Machado. 5, Nurse Carolyn seemed to have the momentum, but she hung inside the final 16. She could not seal the deal. 2, Rose Darling right back at her and gets the win in the Wednesday night opener. 5, Nurse Carolyn was second. Third place 9, Queen Lexi was last early. 4th place to 1, Scarlet Miss, who was part of that pace battle. In the winner's circle is number 2, Rose Darling. She is a 3-year-old dark Bear Brown filly by Tonalist. Out of the Katie Lyde. Owned and trained by Tommy Humphreys. Winning jockey Luan Machado. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Tommy Humphreys along with Tanya Johnson. Exacta $26.42, trifecta $17.75, 10-cent super $16.58, dollar superfecta $165.88. Tonight's second race, scratch one satisfied scratch from tonight's second race. Luan Machado looks to sweep the early double. He'll pick up the mount aboard 10, DDB. Tonight's second race will commence the early pick 4, 24 minutes away at 6:25. And there they go. Lucky Anna fires out to the lead with Flores, and Katie got lucky. Not a lot of pace on through the initial stages. In fact, they are trying to really slow it down up front. And a Peach is in the 4th spot from the inside, now striding into 3rd. As from the outside is Katie got lucky. The extreme outside is DDB. Let's stick with the leader, and that is Lucky Anna. Lucky Anna in no hurry. Flores is right there applying very little pressure. In a Peach 3rd with Katie got lucky. DDB from the extreme outside. Split decision into 2, Pat Dalton's Love from the rail. Anna is second last, and Pollyanna is the last of 9. And they do crawl through that opening quarter. 26 and 2/5. Couldn't be going any slower up front. Lucky Anna 3 parts of a length to Flores. Katie Got Lucky and In a Peach are a little more than 3 lengths off the lead, a length to DDB. Dalton's Love and Split Decision more than 5 lengths off the lead. Anna's beginning her move from the far outside. Pollyanna is still at the tail. Lucky Anna going as slow as she can up front, 51 4/5. Flores right there applying very little pressure. Katie Got Lucky remains close enough to the soft pace. And In a Peach and DDB. DDB advancing outside of Katie Got Lucky. In a Peach is back to the 5th spot. Anna continues to close in, but she is at the mercy of this slow pace. And it's Flores and Lucky Anna, really no excuses for both of them. They continue to battle for this top spot, 3/4 and 117-1. Lucky Anna, Flores, Katie Got Lucky, DDB. Anna's in the 5th position. Lucky Anna has the lead, and Katie Got Lucky makes a move for second, currently held by Flores. DDB from the extreme outside. It still is Lucky Anna with the lead at the 16th. They're trying to close in, but they can't. Lucky Anna went slow early, and nobody could step up to her in the late stages. She's a wire-to-wire winner. DDB was second. Pollyanna may be up for third. Anna's right there with her, and from the inside, Katie Got Lucky. Lucky Anna crawled through the early stages. Very reminiscent of my pace at a buffet. Lucky Anna just going as slow as she could and go as long as she could up front. She's a 2-1. Second favorite on the board. Absolutely crawled. 150 and 3/100ths. 10 DDB checks in second. Third place to 6 Pollyanna. And fourth place, number 9, Katie Got Lucky. 4-10, 6-9 unofficially in tonight's second race. In the winner's circle is 4 Lucky Anna. 4-year-old a dark bear brown filly by Looking at Lucky out of the Cat Thief mare, Great Intentions, owned by Mana Racing. That is Michelle Aduahi. Winning a jockey is Yarmari Correa. Michelle is the winning trainer. And the winner was bred in Kentucky by Colts Neck Stables, LLC. 10-cent Superfecta, $144.86. Dollar Superfecta, $1,448.62. 410 Exacta, $79.14. 410 Six Trifecta, $161.67. 2-4 Early Daily Double, $15.75. No changes in tonight's third. A double and a mid-pick 3. Tonight's third race is clear of change, 23 minutes away at 6:55. Ready for the race. And there they go. Live It Up, one from the outside, Second Exchange, one from the inside. These two hook up immediately. A Real Hero is third. On a Tour comes away running in the 4th spot. Endless, 5th from the inside. Talk Radio's a little deep at the 7/8, and Free Time is the last of all. And Live It Up began the best. She makes the pace. Second Exchange tips away from the inside. A Real Hero 3 deep. Endless rides the rail. And from the far outside, On a Tour covering the filly, Free Time. And Talk Radio is content to be at the back marker. A little less than 6 lengths covers the 7 gals. As they race to the 5/8, and it is Live It Up a length to Second Exchange. A Real Hero still 3 deep. Endless 4th against the rail. 2.5 for 3 off the pace. She's about a half a length in front of Free Time. And from the outside, On a Tour, it's almost 5 lengths back to Talk Radio, who's still at that back marker. The opening quarter went in 24 4/5. Here's Second Exchange making her move. The half in 49 seconds. A Real Hero goes with her. Live It Up's back to third. Endless is in the 4th spot. She's in the 2 path. A little more than 2 lengths off the lead midway through the turn. On a Tour's under a drive from the extreme outside. Free Time also comes under pressure. And here comes Talk Radio beginning her move from that back marker. She's very deep through the turn, but she is closing in. Second Exchange is the one to come and catch. Second Exchange, Talk Radio continues with this big move to the far outside. Endless is in with the shot. Here's Endless to tackle Second Exchange. Talk Radio had to cover a ton of ground. Endless comes away with the lead. And Endless has the lead, and she is kicked away from Second Exchange. Talk Radio had to cover too much ground through the turn. Endless opens up. Endless in front from Second Exchange. Talk Radio, third, 4th place On a Tour. Nice Tapeta trip for Endless. She was along the inside, up the backstretch run, worked into the two-path through the turn, patiently handled by Sarah Hess, and it's Endless who proves to be the best in the final quarter of a mile. 7-2, number 1, Endless, the unofficial winner. Number 2, Second Exchange, checked in second. Third place, 7, Talk Radio. Fourth place, 4, On a Tour. The final running time, 1:41 and 39/100ths. Kindly retain all mutual tickets until results have been declared official. In the winner's circle is number 1, Endless, a 5-year-old chestnut mare by Exaggerator out of the Giants Causeway mare, Palabra. That is 2 out of 3 for Endless, who is owned by Janie Adams along with Christopher Cox. Nancy Adams is the winning trainer. A very nice ride by the Bug Girl, Sarah Hess. Winner was bred in Ontario by Fred Hertrick III. 10-cent Superfecta, $14.56. Dollar Superfecta, $145.65. 1-2 Exacta, $31.50. 1-2-7 Trifecta, $26.66. A 4-1 Daily Double, $25.72. 2-4-1 Early Pick 3, $28.76. Now the action heats up, beginning in the fourth with the 20-cent single six jackpot. That carryover in excess of $51,000. Edgar Morales, New Jockey 8, Sailor's Chance. Best of luck in the 20-cent single six jackpot. In excess of $51,000 for the carryover. Already $7,100 of new money in the pool. It's a good one to go for. Post time in 22 minutes at 7:25. Ready for the 20-cent single six jackpot. Lots of movement from Haskell. And there they go. Haskell not that quickly away. Sailor's Chance begins the best from the far outside. Ghost Bike is right there from his inside. Broken Justice is third. Midnight Channel's in the fourth spot from the rail. Then Generation Haskell, despite stretching out, not showing any pop to his inside. Sage Runner and One Particular Harbor is at the back. So it is Ghost Bike who has the lead from Sailor's Chance. Midnight Channel is third. Broken Justice up close to the action. Here's Generation in the fifth position. Purple Silks. And he's a little more than 3 lengths off the lead entering the backstretch run. 2.5 or so back to Haskell, maybe even 3 lengths. Sage Runner from the inside. One Particular Harbor bides his time at the tail. Ghost Bike and Sailor's Chance vie for the top spot, about 3 parts of a length separating them past the 5/8. Generation 3D, Broken Justice from between runners, and Midnight Channel from the rail. That group of 3 vying for third, 2 lengths from Ghost Bike. It's about 4 lengths to Haskell and Sage Runner, another 2 lengths to One Particular Harbor. So still with the lead, Ghost Bike at 20-1, and Sailor's Chance has been hounding throughout. Generation is third, and Broken Justice from his inside. Midnight Channel gives way. Haskell and Sage Runner try to close in. At the tail, One Particular Harbor. Ghost Bike and Sailor's Chance. Ghost Bike going better than Sailor's Chance, who's all in under left-handed urging. Generation is third. Broken Justice tries to quicken in along the inside, now tipping into the 3-path. And farther out is Haskell. So Ghost Bike has put away Sailor's Chance. Ghost Bike 20-1 on the board. Ghost Bike still with the lead. They stack up for second. Broken Justice and Haskell. One Particular Harbor to the outside. Bombs away to start the 20-cent single six jackpot. Ghost Bike 20-1. One Particular Harbor's in a photo for second with both Haskell and Broken Justice. Ghost Bike 20-1 in the big upset. Sailor's Chance tried to stay close, but you could tell near the quarter pole that Ghost Bike had his number. Nobody was really stepping up. And it's Ghost Bike 20-1 to spring this big upset. 148 and 18/100ths the final time. They stacked up for second. Make sure to hold all tickets. Longest shot on the board at number 5. Ghost Bike's getting his photo taken in the winner's circle. A 4-year-old of a gelding by Neolithic out of the Concerto Mare Concerted Effort. Owned and trained by Alvin Pesley III. Winning a jockey is Farron Peterson. The winner was bred in Florida by by Shade Tree Thoroughbreds Incorporated, Jeff Roy and Tom Fitzgerald. That 10-cent Superfecta, 5367, $664.91. Dollar Superfecta, $6,600, $49.11. A 5-3 Exacta, $390.72. 5-3-6 Trifecta, $320.97. 415 Pick 3, $211.49. And that 1-5 Daily Double, $74.79. Tonight's fifth race will begin our late pick 5, 22 minutes away at 7:55. 7, 8, and 11 all scratched. Morning of Splendor, Argon, Joyful Warrior Princess. 7, 8, and 11 scratched from the fifth. Tiago Canuto, New Jockey 9, Stephanie's Warrior. 3-year-old fillies made in special weights, 1 mile and 1/16. The fifth, starting the late pick 5 in 22 minutes.
When it comes to horse racing, you can never have too much information. With Twin Spires, you can place your bets with confidence, whether you use handicapping insights like our Brisnet speed ratings, prime power and past performances, the guidance of our experts' top picks, or just choose a name that catches your eye. Yes! No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires and use stable alerts to never miss a bet.
And there they go. Mother Freedom, part of the pace. Befriended is also showing her speed. Extremely gruntled, closest to the stands. To the inside is Our Girl Flint with Rubacana in a tight spot along the inside. Little rank Rubacana. And his long shot Mother Freedom making the pace from Our Girl Flint. Rubacana right behind them. Befriended's in the clear from the fourth spot. Along the inside races NZ. Extremely gruntled goes with her. Janie Creed is 5 lengths off the lead in the 2-path. Remembering 3 deep. And Stephanie's Warrior is the last of 9, and she's a little less than 7 lengths from the front. Our Girl Flint has the lead entering the backstretch, 3 parts of a length to Mother Freedom. Befriended finds herself in a good spot, stalking sharply in the clear, 3 deep. Rubacana's fourth from the inside. Extremely gruntled in the 5th spot, little less than 4 off the lead. Janie Creed in the 2-path with the Black Silks. Enzi along the rail. And farther out is Remembering. And Stephanie's Warrior still a little less than 7 lengths from the lead, heading into the far turn run. Our Girl Flint still calling the shots. Mother Freedom is second. Befriended remains in the clear from third, and she's trying to close in. And here's Extremely Gruntled, picking up her stride 4 deep through the turn, getting within 2.5. Rubacana's 3 lengths off the lead. Janie Creed a little less than 4 from the front. Stephanie's Warrior's progressing very nicely with this wide sweeping move. It's Mother Freedom who now comes away with the lead. Befriended's under a little pressure. Stephanie's Warrior continues to close to the extreme outside. What a cavalry charge to the wire. Befriended, Enzi, Stephanie's Warrior to the far outside. Enzi, Befriended, Stephanie's Warrior. Enzi has come away with the lead at 24-1. Stephanie's Warrior's in a photo for second with Rubacana. Not a lot of excuses for Befriended. She could only manage 4th. Enzi, 24-1. Stephanie's Warrior, 32-1. It is the 3, Enzi, who has been posted first. She is the unofficial winner. 149 and 71/100ths the final time. 9, Stephanie's Warrior finishes second. Third place, 2, Rubacana. How about this trifecta? And 4th place to the 6, Befriended, the 4-5 post-time favorite. In the winner's circle is number 3, Enzi. 3-year-old Bay filly by Into Mischief out of the Fleet Alex mare, Truly Gifted. By James McInvale. Winning trainer is Marcus O'Donnell. Winning jockey, Gavin Ashton. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Drumkenny Farm, along with American Equistock Incorporated, along with Droboland Farm Incorporated. 3-9 Exacta, $778.10. 392 Trifecta, $2,168.49. 5-3 Daily Double, $345.69. Early pick 4, $7,569.42. 10-cent superfecta, $1,968.38. The early pick 5's a big one, $18,021.34. 4 out of 5 is good for $108.72. So better than $18,000 for that early pick 5. Dollar superfecta, $19,683.89. 153 pick 3, $1,140.44. Race 6 starts the late pick 4. Lots of changes in tonight's 6 scratches. 1, 5, 7, 8, and 11. Lindsay's Shadow. 1776. Gemby. All in the Call. Gotham Gray. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. All scratch from the 6th. Juan Machado, New Jockey 2, Clovertown. Colby Hernandez, New Jockey 3, Vivid Exposure. Wednesday's late pick 4, our first sprint race of the evening. A 6.5 furlong affair, 21 minutes away at 8:25. And there they go. Brisbane Road away quickly from the far outside. Vivid Exposure fires into the second spot. And Varsity Doll comes away running in third. Then Clovertown, Emerson's Dream, and Last Chance Dance is the last of 6. So Brisbane Road with the killer crossover making the pace a length. Vivid Exposure's in the second spot and Varsity Doll's third. Here's Emerson's Dream striding into the 4th position. Clovertown's a little less than 3 lengths off the lead, and it's a length and a half to Last Chance Dance. Vivid Exposure joins Brisbane Road for the top spot heading into the turn. They open up better than 5 lengths to Varsity Doll. Clovertown's in the 4th spot, then Emerson's Dream, and Last Chance Dance is still the last of 6. And Vivid Exposure now has her head in front. Brisbane Road sticks to her. It's now about 7 lengths to Varsity Doll, then Clovertown, Last Chance Dance, and Emerson's Dream. Vivid Exposure and Brisbane Road. Vivid Exposure going a little better. Brisbane Road still trying to fight. They're both under left-handed urging. It's Vivid Exposure with the lead. Brisbane Road gives way just a bit. Last Chance Dance makes a move for third, currently held by Varsity Doll. Clovertown tries to quicken with them. It is Vivid Exposure with the lead at the 16th. She's tired, but nobody's really stepping up late. Vivid Exposure, she'll hang on. Last Chance Dance from last into second, then Varsity Doll, Emerson's Dream, Clovertown, and Brisbane Road at the back of the pack. Vivid Exposure was just waiting for somebody to step up and tackle her inside the final 16th. That really never developed. She got to the wire in time, 1:21 and 36/100ths, the final running time from the 6th. Last Chance Dance was last throughout. She did her best running in the final 16th. I think she's up for second, but we'll let the placing judges sort it all out. 3 Vivid Exposure, the unofficial winner. 6 Last Chance Dance is up for second. 3rd place 4 Varsity Doll, and 4th place 9 Emerson's Dream. Please hold all tickets. Vivid Exposure is in the winner's circle. She's a 4-year-old dark bear brown filly by McCracken out of the Colonel John Mayer Exposure. Owned by Go-To Toga Racing LLC, winning a trainer Eduardo Chiaramore, winning a jockey is Colby Hernandez. Vivid Exposure was bred in Kentucky by her owners, Go-To Toga Racing. 10-cent superfecta, $24.88. Dollar superfecta, $248.89. 533 a big pick 3, $724.80. 36 exacta, $46.34. 364 trifecta, $43.13. 33 daily double, I'll have to get back to that one. There it is, $132.50. 7th race will kickstart the late pick 3 sequence. Scratch 1 Midway Miracle, 1 Midway Miracle out of the 7th. 10 Social History will carry 2 pounds over. Our 7th race starting the late pick 3, 23 minutes away at 8:55. And there they go, Calrissian away in last. Social History broke a little outward. Cooperstown also slowly into stride. Royal Vicky begins the best. Royal Vicky is showing the pace to the clubhouse turn. And from the outside races Magna Ruler. Royal Vicky and Magna Ruler are 1-2. In the third spot is Tiger Paw. Right there with Tiger Paw is Judo. Mackenzie's Nova is along the rail. And to the far outside is Social History. Social History tries to advance. And also there with them is Cote d'Ivoire. Cooperstown towards the tail of the field with Calrissian. So it is Royal Vicky making the pace a length. From the outside is Magna Ruler. And Judo has the third spot covering Tiger Paw. Mackenzie's Nova is in the fifth position, 4 lengths off the lead. Half a length to Social History. Another length or so to Cote d'Ivoire, Cooperstown, and Calrissian from the far outside. Royal Vicky has the lead heading into the far turn run. Royal Vicky by 2.5 lengths. And trying to close in from that second spot is Judo. Tiger Paw up the inside. Magno Ruler from between runners. It is Royal Vicky with the lead. Royal Vicky from Tiger Paw. From the outside is Judo. In the fourth spot is Magna Ruler. Then we're going to Mackenzie's Nova and Social History. Royal Vicky has led the entire trip. Tiger Paw is making his move to the outside. Tiger Paw has a little momentum to tackle Royal Vicky. Royal Vicky determined, though, trying to fend off Tiger Paw. Royal Vicky still at the lead at the 8th pole. And Tiger Paw is trying to make up the necessary ground. But Royal Vicky keeps on going with the top spot. Tiger Paw playing second fiddle. Royal Vicky all the way from Tiger Paw. Up into third, Cote d'Ivoire. And fourth place to Mackenzie's Nova. Another horse on the front end this evening, number 4 Royal Vicky, 6-1, 12-1 on the morning line, bet down to 6-1, all the way with the top spot. 6 Tiger Paw had every chance to come and get him in the final 3/16, had to play a second fiddle. Third place 5 Cote d'Ivoire, and fourth place goes to number 9 Mackenzie's Nova. Final running time 140 and 37/100. Make sure to hold all tickets. In the winner's circle is number 4 Royal Vicky, a 4-year-old dark bear brown colt by Flintshire out of the Tis Now mare. Polyantha Rose, owned by Braunwood Farm LLC, winning a trainer is Paula Lobo, winning a jockey Albin Jimenez. The winner was bred in Kentucky by owners of Braunwood Farm. Exacta $58.04, a trifecta $100.31, 3-4 daily double for $1, $26.42. 10-cent superfecta, $112.45. Dollar super, $1,124.57. 334 pick 3, $404.17. Tonight's 8th race is our Wednesday featured event. A very nice allowance race, beginning our late daily double. A full field of 12 in the 8th race. Albin Jimenez looking for back-to-back victories. He picks up the mount aboard number 8, Miss Temptation. 12 in the 8th, 11 in the 9th. A very nice late daily double, 23 minutes away at 9:25. She's into her post, ready for the Wednesday night feature. And there they go. Ruthless Rua bounds away from that far outside. She has the early lead. Now also showing plenty of pace, Echo Foxtrot on the comeback bid with Song Parody. Bourbon with Gingers up close from the 4th spot. Abitabi has the 5th position. Then You're Avoiding Me racing with Divine Charger. They are about 4 lengths off the lead. And it is a break of at least 3 lengths to Goshen with Lasting Love. Aaliyah Esri follows them, then Super Explosive. And Miss Temptation is the last of 12. They race to the 3/8s. And Echo Foxtrot has come away with the lead. Ruthless Rua makes a move for second. Song Parody is third. And also trying to close in is You're Avoiding Me. Lasting Love is also up close to the action. Or make that Bourbon with Ginger. Bourbon with Ginger is the one that's up close to the action. So get back to the front where Echo Foxtrot still has the lead. Ruthless Rua pursues with You're Avoiding Me. And to the far outside comes Goshen. Here's Divine Charger finding a split in the 2-path, now assuming the rail, and she tries to quicken in. That's Ruthless Rua has come away with the lead. Goshen, Super Explosive to the far outside. Here comes Super Explosive after Ruthless Rua. Ruthless Rua and Super Explosive. Who's it going to be? Got tied on the line. Super Explosive or Ruthless Rua. Goshen was up close, so too was Divine Charger. Big time finish from a Super Explosive, really closing strongly in the center of the racetrack. Ruthless Rua did everything but get to the wire just in time. Looks like Super Explosive, but this is very tight. Slow-mo favored the 10. We shall see. 112 and 21/100ths. A thrilling Wednesday night feature here at Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. Super Explosive, living up to her name, a 4-year-old chestnut filly by Gunrunner out of the Indian Charlie mare, Indian Safari, owned by Live Oak Plantation. Mark Cassie is the winning trainer, winning jockey, Fernando de la Cruz. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Dan Agnew. And tonight's 8th and featured event is official. 10, 12, 5, 7. Top 4 finishers. That exact at $182.66. 10-cent superfecta, $330.88. Dollar super, $3,308.85. 10, 12, 5 trifecta, $614.84. 410 daily double, $57.29. One more race to go on the Wednesday card. The Nightcap has a field of 11 after the scratch of 3. Yeehaw Mima. Walter Rodriguez, new jockey 6, Bella Sky. Super high 5 carryover in excess of $2,000. The Nightcap in 22 minutes at 9:55. Just about ready for the Wednesday Nightcap. And there they go. And it's a good start for Little Music. One from the outside. She makes the pace, but here come plenty of other players. Right to her inside is Royal Itch. Nobody Loves Me is prominently positioned from the inside. In the 4th spot is Bella Sky. Further out races Lindsay. So and Tap from between gals. Along the inside there is Missy B, and she's a little more than 4 lengths from the front. Length and a half to Silver Majesty with Baytown Bama Girl. After them, Desperate Times. And the early trailer is Parlay Charlie. Little Music and Royal Itch vie for the top spot. Chasing them, So and Tap on the move into 3rd. Here comes So and Tap, getting within 2 at the 5/16. Also staying on is Nobody Loves Me. Nobody Loves Me and So and Tap closing in together after Little Music. Missy B's trying to pick up momentum along the inside. And further out is Bella Sky. Lindsay's going to have to really pick it up from there as they race to the top of the lane. Little Music, Missy B, So and Tap. Here comes Missy B with an opening along the inside. Missy B finds room from the rail and gets the lead. Missy B here in the Nightcap. So and Tap. Little Music gives way. Lindsay's late on the scene. A minor placing. It's all about Missy B at 17-1 in the Nightcap. So and Tap was 2nd. Lindsay checked in 3rd. 4th place, Bella Sky. Little Music 5th for the Super High 5. A big night of unpredictability here at Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. Why not close the show with that note? To Missy B, 17-1. Lots of bombs this evening. To Missy B, 114 and 39/100ths, the final running time. Made a nice move through the turn, found room along the inside, and once she got to the lead, she just opened up. 17-1 upsetter here in the Nightcap. 8 So and Tap checks in 2nd. 3rd place 12 Lindsay. 4th place 6 Bella Sky. 5th place 11 Little Music. 2, 8, 12, 6, 11. The top 5 finishers unofficially here in the Nightcap. Make sure to hold all tickets. In the winner's circle is 2 Missy B. 3-year-old Bay filly by point of entry out of the Warfront mare Warflower. By Circle 8. Winning trainer is Michelle Knee-High, winning jockey Abel Cedillo. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Susan Moulton. 2, 8, 12, 6, 11, the top 5 finishers. The late pick 3, 4, 10, 2, $779.93. 2, 8 exacta, $425.40. Late pick 4, $6,420.22. Nobody had our pick 5. 4 out of 5 is worth $1,010.59. Trifecta, $473.20. 10-cent super, $845.39. Dollar super, $8,453.95. Nobody with our pick 6, so we have a pick 5 carryover. I'm working on which sequence it is. Better than $120,000. Super high 5 carryover, better than $4,300. Here's the 10-2 late double, $231.21. I've been told by Caitlin it's always the late. So So that sounds good for tomorrow. So we have an $83,000 plus single six jackpot carryover, $83,741.10. $120,058.75 for the late pick five, and the super high five carryover, $4,312 and a penny. So lots to think about into tomorrow's Thursday night program. With three carryovers, which one do you go for? $120,000 plus late pick five, $4,300 super high five, or the $83,000 plus 20-cent single six jackpot. Just under $780 for that late pick three. Sure hope you had a great night of racing. This Wednesday was pretty difficult. Hopefully tomorrow can be a little bit more formful, especially with all of those nice carryovers. $83,000 plus for the 20-cent single six, better than $120,000 for that late pick five. That's a wrap on the Wednesday card. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. Good night, everyone.